welcome to my YouTube channel once again, and thank you for stopping by today. If you have read the title of this video, you might be confused on why the work or not to work, or I'm not sure even yet how I'm going to name this video, but I'm just very troubled, and I thought it would be a good idea to just film a video. And since last time that I uploaded a video about what happened when I tried to talk to my mom about getting pregnant, you guys were so supportive. I can't thank you enough, and that is probably my husband or the news. Anyway, he can't wait for now. So I have been lately going through a lot of YouTube different channels. Usually I gravitate between the planner community and the beauty community and a few musical videos, I'm sorry. But lately, obviously, since I'm trying to do IVF and babies, and you know, I've been getting a lot into blogs, blog channels, and I don't know why I start to feel down when I watch those channels, and I really can't understand it. But I guess today it really got to me, like, now I get it. Now I get it. So the reason why I'm actually doing this video is because I feel lonely in this community, in terms of, am I the only professional woman that works that is not a housewife? God. I believe, I don't know, I can't say that for every single one, but the majority of the YouTubers out there, the girls, usually are housewives, and they have all the time in the world. Not to be hateful, you know, good for you, but I struggle so much with time. I really can't understand those hauls where they spend lots and loads of money in trivial things and commodities, and and I scratch myself and I feel like all the insecurities, like, oh my God, I'm going to have a child and I don't have that house. Oh my God, I'm going to have a child and I don't think I'm going to be able to have those $2,000 cribs, or, you know, changing drawers, or, you know, every time that I like something, like, oh, you know, nursery room, and you go in there and they show you what they purchased, and I'm like, I was crying over Babies R Us for a crib that was $700, and you bought one that was $2,000. That's like, I don't know, and I'm just so confused right now, because I'm having all these feelings like, oh my gosh, this might be the last year if it works out, obviously. But I try to induce myself into thinking positively. I can't say it. So anyhow, I've been trying to have just, you know, positive thought into inducing myself to feel that, you know, this is a possibility. There is no reason why to feel like you can't have kids. There is a chance, so whatever. So I don't know if this is normal, like before you actually get pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant, that you feel like, oh my God, I woke up today at 8. The best sleep ever, and then I realized this might not be the case going forward if this works out, and I freak out. And I know, and I've heard from a lot of people that once you have your baby, it is all worth it, and I'm pretty sure it will. But it is just human to see all those little luxuries that you have as a single couple, like going out at night and just, you know, coming, you know, very late from a movie or dinner or whatever, and not even have to think about a nanny or the baby or who's taking care of it. So I don't know, I don't know. And I've been getting all those thoughts, like it would be really nice to, you know, work from home, because it has really never crossed my mind not to work. I've worked before I met my husband, and I was a very independent woman. You know what, it's one of the most interesting things for me is that it has never really crossed my mind to not work. Like, I met my husband when at work, so I've been working since I, you know, finished my master's. So I've been pretty much working on having a professional career since I was in high school. So from high school, just to give you a little bit of all the strategy of my life, high school I went directly to college where I took biotechnology. I didn't really like it, so I didn't finish the whole thing. I think I have like a, what would you call it, a associate or less, I don't know. It's like 3 years of career, not really much into it. So I moved to hospitality management, and then I took an internship in Europe, came back. Immediately after I came back, started my master's, graduated, and got a job. That's how pretty much my life went. So it has never really crossed my mind, oh, I'm not gonna work, I'm going to be a housewife. It's just never been even contemplated. And quite honestly, back in Costa Rica, it is now very, very common that women work along with men, and both of them work. And just, you know, looking at somebody who would say as a housewife mom, not to criticize or judge, because this is not about it. It's just the way that I'm just analyzing things. Excuse me. Right, sorry, because I almost drowned in my own saliva. TMI. So, I don't know, just overall, I really never contemplated not working and just being a stay-home mom. My mom was a stay-home mom by choice. She worked, and after she had her second child, she decided to come back, and the plan was to stay home a few years, and then she never made it back. And that is another fear. So now that I am contemplating the fact of being a mother and being abroad, not having family, not having close friends or anybody to take care of your baby, it just makes it ultra super hard on me to have the decision of who's going to take care of this baby. Am I going to be running every single morning like crazy nuts, seeing, you know, just driving towards daycare or whatever? So I've been lately thinking it might not be such a bad idea, but obviously I'm not gonna lie, we're not in a position that we will be good with just my husband's income. I can't see myself just on my husband's income. I might do the math and say, oh, we could make it, but I know that, you know, 3 months from the first not getting paid, I'm going to be whining, and I just don't have the material to go and ask for money. I can't. So I don't know. I'm like, to work or not to work, to work or not to work. I would love to have a, you know, work from home work, but so far, let's be honest, my Etsy shop is a great income source, but we take it like on the side income, like savings, like for big things when we're not prepared. Not, you know, like, I don't know, let's say that the car broke and it is a $2,000 fix. So we're like, okay, so do we take it from Etsy or do we take it from, I don't know, or savings? So sometimes we just go, Etsy is like our immediate savings account. But, you know, it's not like I can just quit and live on Etsy, because it doesn't make the same that I make, obviously. I would love to get it to the point where it makes the same or more, but it's not there. It is a very small niche, and there is a lot of Etsy shops and a lot of competition and a lot of good shops out there, and as much as you sell and it's a good business, I don't see myself just living on Etsy for my lifestyle right now. So I'm like, oh God. I don't know. I feel, and my point to this whole video is, I feel that YouTube has become this community that makes women think that you can, you know, you can spend a $2,000 crib and it's good if you can do it. Great for you, really good for you. But there is a lot of people that work hard, couples that work hard, and they can still not afford a $2,000 crib. because there's other things to buy and you need to budget and you need to be conscious about what you spend. And on top of that, you see them do these little hauls. Like, let's face it, I buy makeup, but like, for example, the last haul that I made with a 15% off from Sephora, I had a number in mind that I was going to spend and that was it. But every time that I see a haul from somebody else, I do the math and I'm like, what? You spend what? I mean, I'm hoping that you have, you know, the best budgeting person in the world. I hope you are, but if not, you're like rich to me. If you can just go and spend every week $1,000 on makeup. I don't know, maybe I am having a third world country mindset, but I see around me and I don't see anybody doing that in the real life outside of YouTube. So my question is, do you guys, and I want to know, do you guys feel the same? Do you go into those videos and you feel demoralized and you feel like, I will never be able to do that and my life sucks sometimes because you just can't afford to have that lifestyle where you feel like it's the norm everywhere? You know what I mean? Like, everybody is supposed to have this gorgeous furniture and these gorgeous spending habits, and the reality is, even though we both work, I can't do that. And I'm conscious about it. So it just makes me feel bad sometimes, and then my intelligent self kicks in and says, Grace, real life is not like that. There's people that struggle even more than you do. There's people that have less of a salary than you and your husband. There's people that have 2 jobs. There's people that have 3 jobs. There's people that have 5 kids and 3 jobs. You know, I've seen it all. When I go to work, I talk to everybody, from my senior VP, my directors, my managers, all the way through the people that clean the floor. And I speak Spanish, so I speak native to them. And I've heard all the stories. I hear from the people that make a lot of money complain about how much the land or the, you know, the property taxes is killing them this year. I hear about the people that work at the cafeteria cleaning, about how they don't have any vacation and they need to have a surgery and they can't afford it because they don't have Social Security, or they don't have health insurance, or, you know, and I hear all of these stories and I'm like, I'm not alone. I am not alone. Life is hard, and it's hard. That's why you work hard. And those videos, although they're very entertaining to watch, just sets the wrong mindset to a lot of people. It really does. It really makes you feel like you're a complete loser because you can't have a $2,000 crib for your baby. This is just an example, because I've seen so many things like drawers, you know, just for vanity, or, you know, purses that they buy. It's like this whole lifestyle. And I'm like, is it just me, guys? Is it just me? Because I am really confused and I'm having doubts. Again, it's not like I don't want to work. I would just love to have a work from home. And funny enough, we used to be able to work from home. Not anymore. It's not the case. And I love going to the office. I love what I do. I feel like I've gained a lot of experience. My career has advanced a lot and I love what I do. But when you have a baby in mind, everything suddenly changes. And I know I'm going to figure it out, the baby care and all that, because I have other girls at the office that just had a baby and they're coming to the office every day, so they know how to do it, and I will eventually figure it out. But it just makes me jealous to see those girls that are like, I was watching, just to give you an example, I was watching Jennifer from Pretty Neat Living. I'm pretty sure that if you've been in YouTube long enough, you've seen her. She does a little bit of everything, and they were doing like the couple tag, and this is a very old video that I found myself watching, and how she never had to work. Like, she got married right off college and she never worked. I mean, she went to college just for gigs, you know, because you didn't have to work. And I'm like, you know, some days I feel like, oh, they're so fortunate. I wish I could be a homestay wife. But then there's some days like when I go to Sephora and I go crazy and I'm like, I'm happy that I have my own salary and my husband doesn't have to know about this, you know? And just being independent overall. I love that feeling of being independent and having my own salary and making my own decisions and managing my own budget and managing my own money and savings and 401k. And you know, I manage everything for myself and it makes me feel good about it. But there's days where I'm like, oh, I wish I could be a housewife, you know, a housewife and just stay home and do nothing. But I guess, I don't know if it's nature calling me or I don't know. I would like to know how many of you are housewives. How do you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you wish you could go back to work, or you're just a happy housewife? I found so many people on YouTube, at least. I don't have the experience to have anybody, you know, close to me that is a housewife that are happy, really happy, and they made it work. I wouldn't know how to make it work. I don't know. Right now I'm just gravitating toward all the options and just giving a lot of thought about where my life is going to go now. But I don't want to, you know, in 10, 20 years from now say, oh, I used to work for a big company and I was this and this and this and my career was going this way, and then I had a kid and I stopped and now I'm, you know, I don't know anything about anything anymore. I don't want that. I would hate it. But then I also want to be there for my kids. I also want to be there to cook them breakfast, and I want to be there to study with them and not be drained and tired all the time. So it's just, I guess we can't have it all, right? I guess we can't have it all. I wish we could. I guess I just really wanted to get it out there and try to understand what your thoughts and feelings are. Please don't judge. Please don't. This is not coming from a place of hatred or resentment or I hate you, housewife, because you don't get to work. No. You are what you are, and you know, God bless you for what you are. If you chose it and you're happy with it, the most important thing is that you're happy with it. Right now, it's not that I'm not happy with me, it's that I'm confused, and that is different. I am a very confused person right now because I'm trying to figure out my next stage in life. So anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for now. I hope this video doesn't turn incredibly long, and if you stayed for the whole video, thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate any comments, any suggestions, anything at all will help. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!